Yeah. Bring that some bitch over here. What do? What do? Oh, nice. I want to see this. Whoa. Super cool. This is such a trip. Man. George Washington Bridge in New Jersey. So this is going into Jersey. That's crazy. There's no way it was going this slow. This is not, people were not driving this slow in the 40s. Man, that's still pretty slow, even at 1.5. Isn't that crazy? The speed limit was 40 back then too. Yeah, it must have been just the speed of the whatchamacallit, the cameras back then. Yeah, this is, yeah, that's definitely the Manhattan side. Why did I just miss something? It looks like yeah, I thought the beginning of it was coming from Jersey, and then it looks like it's going to Jersey afterwards. Like they made a loop-de-loop. Look at these freaking cars, man. So cool. The old buses, man, cool. The racist buses. I like those. The is that like the one that had like a not? I think it had wood panels. That's a fucking. I mean, there's no such thing as anything looking anything like this. No cars look like this. Like, look at this, and look how like no, like I mean, I don't know what time of the day this was taken, but like how empty the freaking roads were. Bananas. Hey now. Dude, I hate getting double notifications for things. That's so annoying. Oh my god, my dream is to live in this world. Or at least like, I mean, it'd be nice if there was like a whole city. Such clean fucking living, bro. Like, it's like trash was never a thing back then. And I mean, people weren't not trash the way they are now. Wow, those stop signs are different. I don't know why. This is colorized, obviously, I think. They added some sound design too. Oh wow, the sound is actually real. That's the downside, is that you can't really see the full vibrance of like the cars and the paint finishes and everything else. That's the downside of it. What channel is this? Let's see what else they have on this channel. Ooh, they got some other stuff. Europe. Whoa, what are they doing? Trip through Europe. I should make this bigger. So 60 degrees, pretty cool. Trip through Europe. Man, why did I skip through so much? Maybe that was an accident. This is the 30s, yes. Look at those freaking cars ran on bicycle tires back then. It's so bugged. It's so bugged. They were like skinny ass little tires. Even the buses. The old school, the fucking awuga. The awuga. It's not even a horn. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Look at this fashion. I hate those hats. The hats that women wear. It's like it looks like a wet hat. It just looks like a hat that normally looks nicer, and it's just wet, like it's soaked. I can't stand those hats. I'm glad nobody wears those hats. Shit is crazy. File beans. Francis Lederer. One rainy afternoon. So cool. What really sucks is that we can't go back in time to like we have no footage of like shit that really happened like in the 1800s, you know? Maybe we might have a tiny, no, we just have photos, I think. But I don't think there was really street photography or anything like that back then. That's what that hat looks like. This hat the lady was wearing. It was like a fucking bobby hat. Ding ding. It's crazy. What the hell is that? That's mad cool. I want these are like tiny homes. Are those like those are not outhouses. What are they? That's fucking sick. Yo, I want this. I want a version. I mean, that's kind of like, I guess, like an RV, if you think about it, back then. It's literally just a small shack on two very different sets of wheels. That's crazy. I guess maybe that's like a temporary thing for like people who want to like. What are those? That's so cool. Yo, that architecture is crazy. Look at that fucking architecture. Whoa, where is this? People were wilding back then too. Like, you're in the water on the beach and you're wearing a full freaking suit. Just like, well, you know, man, it's okay if my trousers and my shoes get wet. That's just how it goes. This guy has dogs pulling his fuck. What is happening here? One is like a pit, and the other one is just like this poor little bastard here. Like, Jesus Christ. That is grimy. So crazy. Cigares. Wow, that's tight. Would love to live there. Womp womp. Womp Wompington. Whoa, tiny houses, tiny cars, tiny everything. I mean, it is Europe, I guess, right? It makes sense. That's so cute. Very boxy on the top. That car must have been very, very inexpensive. So crazy. Gotta love it. 1930, Chicago and New York. Let's go. Man, cool. There's got to be a way that you can engineer a car to have, I mean, at least closely resemble cars, like not necessarily from the 30s. That's kind of wild. They were way too boxy, but like, let's say 50s, 60s, even 40s. A lot of the cars from the 40s, because like the boxier they are, they obviously don't run, you know, as great in terms of aerodynamics, and just you can. This makes me want to design a car, to be honest. Like, start drawing cars, because like shit like this, the fact that nobody does it, and like it doesn't have to be a clunker, it doesn't have to be made of fucking steel, obviously, because that's just not feasible these days. But I mean, even if you were to just go straight up, like, I think it would be cool if Ford like remade like the Model T, for instance, like just a new version of it, electric. Like, that would be so fucking sick if it, because they've done this with other cars, right? Like they've done it with like, what was that, or a version of it, like that Chrysler. They did some really funny looking cars, but that'd be so cool. I don't know why nobody does this. It's crazy that like even in the 30s those buildings look pretty, like, I mean, not horrible, but like how quickly dirt like accumulates and stuff. And like now they basically look the same too, I would imagine. Well, I guess it's just about power washing and stuff. You got to maintain the exterior of the building. Inside is probably a completely different story. I mean, it's definitely the case in the Bronx. Like, there's a lot of buildings that were once very beautiful on the inside and the outside, and now they're just fucking just trash. Like my building for sure. Oh, so it's not. Yeah, these are not actual. I just realized that. Yeah, it's not actual sound from back then. It's just they just added some sound design to just give it. Yeah, they do this a lot. That's sick. Such a different skyline. So nuts. Just the one that we. Oh, this is L.A. Nice. This looks like it was edited way back. I think I've seen this one. This is super cool. Jesus Christ, everything was beautiful. Everything was so beautiful. Look at the cars. Look at the buildings. Look at the everythings. Everything was brilliant. Look at the typefaces and the signage. Everything, the billboards, everything so nice. Look at that shit, dude. Ontra. The fuck is that? Ontra. Wilshire. Yeah, this is one where you have to like let it be like slowish, because there's so much to fucking take in. Like, look, oh my goodness. I wish it was more accurate, like color-wise, man. But you can still get a pretty good sense. Like, that's probably a very like a cream or a very light blue or yellow, maybe. It's bananas. God damn it. Oh, that was a Bank of America. I thought it was. I just noticed the thing on top. So sick. So freaking sick, dude. Kind of want to rap on this. Hold a sec. I've been thinking about doing some shit on like a beat like this. Hold up a second. Curious. Yo, that's really not my style at all, but I just want to do it for fun. To hear a lot of shit like this, especially after watching like fucking Dave. This is a very like Lil Dicky vibe on with this beat. Fucking around, talking shit, bitch. Fucking around, talking shit, bitch. I should start like exercising. I gotta get out of like my comfort zone. Yeah, you always gotta get out of your comfort zone. Just fuck with some weird, different shit. Just start writing to it. See what comes up. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. Whoa, what the hell? Why did it just seem like you got... Alright, let's stop fucking around with that. I don't know if I really want to play something. I might end up dipping, but I don't know. Probably not. We'll see what happens. Whoa, the classic Frito shit. Pig and Whistle. There's a Pig and Whistle, I think, in the city. God, look how fucking crazy. Like, I wonder if like people back then actually had, probably not, right? Like, cause that was just a normal thing. Like, had an appreciation for like, you know, just the aesthetic of things. Although that's another question, right? Is like, does it seem like things were just more? No, I think they were. What's up? Wow, yeah, I couldn't see that emote because this shit is not integrated great. But what's up? I don't know. What do you think? Like, cause I'm having trouble wording it, but like, I don't think anyone now looks at like signage. I mean, some signage is kind of cool, I guess, right? Like by today, like with modern elements, I mean, like with that kind of stuff, like back then it was so much cooler, but it's so foreign. Like things you don't see shit like this often anymore. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe that's the only reason why it seems cool. And people back then were just kind of like, yeah, I guess, you know what I mean? Like they're just fucking letters. You know, these were just like there's so many. I can point out like 5 different typefaces that I'm like in love with right now. And this Tilford's logo is amazing. I'm a huge dork for like typography. The OG Fritos logo is sick. This cursive font over here. The use of like these like bold all caps typefaces, I'm a huge dork for. Like, look at how sick is this, huh? And again, like just how pristine the roads are, like just like laser sharp, razor sharp rather, but laser sharp as well, I guess. Because they would this is before just everything just went to shit. Look at so many fucking cars. It's crazy to think about like how many cars you think were on the road back then. Let's say this is 1950s, right? And like how many cars you think are on the road in America? I guess we need some point of reference for that, right? Like how many cars on the road US today? Because it's definitely going to be a fraction of what today is, right? Oh wow, 278,000, 100,000. No wait, no, 278 million. I'm an idiot. We have almost as many. I guess that kind of makes sense, right? Like we have almost as well, about half, I guess, 60% maybe. The amount of cars as people here. Like that's crazy. So like, let's see, how many cars on the road in let's say 55. During 1955, the American automotive industry broke all records with a total production of 9.2 million vehicles. That was production. That wasn't. How many cars were on the road in 1950? Or I guess 25 million cars. Jesus. Cheese and crackers. Yeah, Restream needs to fix the emoji stuff. The emotes are not like showing up on Restream. Now I gotta go back and forth, but I can see it now. Good vibes. Damn, it's pretty crazy how like active Kick is. I don't know how long Kick has been around, but I don't know how long it's been kicking around. It's a little egregious, to be honest, the blatant plagiarism of Twitch. Look at this guy. This is so nuts. I love doing this from time to time. It's like back then when the idea of you being in public was like casual wear for a man was just like you have at most like a rolled up like button up shirt. You always had buttons on your shirt. Unless you were like, working or whatever. You had t-shirts. That's what t-shirts are only for. Now t-shirts is just like normal. T-shirts are the new button up shirt, which is crazy. Cafeteria. Wow, that sign was crazy. Look at all these fucking cars. Oh, look, PBR. Finest beer served anywhere. What do you have? Pabst Blue Ribbon. We got a Lucky ad right here. Yo. I don't know if it actually says Lucky. Oh, it says Go Lucky there, but I guess, yeah, you don't even need to fucking... Luckies have better something than any other cigarette. Better taste, probably. So freaking sick, dude. Coffee shop. Look how big that fucking that's a coffee shop. Foreman and Clark. And then this one is Van de Kamp's coffee shop. Look how big that freaking coffee shop. Oh, it's a bakery too. Okay, fair. That's still, and beautiful too. Very minimalist in the design of the storefront here. Oh, that's the business that has the windmill up top. Look at this freaking cursive. It's so fucking sick. So beautiful. The F's. Such dope signage. Is that Orbox? Gotta love the fucking minimalist design and a lot of... And it really helps, I think, like, make the typefaces and like the actual signage pop. You know what I mean? Because you don't want to have too much going on the out. It's a very specific design language, I guess. Whereas now you can just print anything so easily, and it's like, all right, fine, I love seeing modern like storefronts that have like actual handmade signs or like just anything with effort, not just some cheap shit. Sick bus. I don't know why I'm even royal. What the hell is that? Oh, it's a Heinz ad. Oh, wow. Bomb shelter ad. Look at that. Don't let Pearl Harbor happen to you. That's crazy. $795. You know how expensive that was back then? I'm gonna get let's guess make a guesstimate real quick. Let's see, 19 I guess we gotta look at inflation. I don't know why I'm using my phone for it. It's easier if I just do it here. Inflation calculator. And $800. $800. Yeah, I was gonna multiply it by 10 basically. Yeah, just so it's a little bit over $9 grand. That's actually not that much for like a bomb shelter. It depends on what their bomb shelter looks like. That's crazy to have a bomb shelter. A bomb shelter, you could probably get like a. You're not getting a shelter that's gonna do anything for $9 grand today. So these numbers are kind of funny. Let's look at bomb shelters. Let's see if we can find some bomb shelters because I am a dork for this shit. Let's see, bomb shelters. Buy a bomb shelters. Underground steel bunkers. Yeah, it's gonna cost you so much money. It's gonna cost you like upwards of $100 grand because you gotta like put the shit underground. You gotta excavate. You gotta do all this crazy shit. Wow, the Platinum Series. Look at the Platinum Series. Yes, Fallout IRL. Let's go, sis. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. And you're not even that deep. Like, it's good enough that, like, yeah, whatever's on the surface will, you know, I'm sure they'll put some shielding up here, maybe. But this is knuckin' futs. See the smallest one. Also, they're like modular systems and shit. I love how they get the Texas fucking. Let's see, 6-dog gas tight marine door. That's what you need. Yeah. 8-foot ceilings, not bad. That's pretty good. Built-in water tanks, escape pod, escape tunnel, generator pod, gun rack, mud/decontamination room, overpressure blast valve, Swiss-made MBC air filtration system, underfloor storage. That's wise. That's crazy. All right, now how much is it? Let's see, New York Platinum Series. I don't know what this means. Oh, you got to call for. Yeah, it's gonna cost you an arm. Whoa, what is that? No. This is crazy. There's no way there's that many people buying this shit. Unless they're like, you know, obviously fucking millionaires. This is nuts. Bunker pricing. 50 grand. Yeah, you see, it doesn't really add up. Like, things were just cheaper to make back then. So you didn't need to spend as much. So it's like some of this like goes upwards of fucking, yeah, 100 grand, 114, 200. Yeah, god damn. You gotta pay tax on this. A mini bunker is pretty cool, especially if you're just planning on living alone, which would probably be me. This is pretty cool. That's not bad. I mean, and yeah, it's a mini bunker. You can fit a lot of people in here. You lose your fucking mind. Imagine living in there for 10 years. These close ass quarters. You fucking end up killing everybody and eating them. Like, how? What is that? And like shit breaks too. So it's like, what happens if it's like, you know, wasteland out there? This shit is basically like a tiny project apartment. That's what it looks like. That's like if you just have mad money. This is 40 grand on their site. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's kind of good, but I want to see what's the biggest one they have. Yeah. Whoa, this is all underground, huh? All right, we don't need that stupid sound. Uncompromised. Right, right, right. Yeah, this is pretty huge. It's just like living like in a Navy ship. Better than a Navy ship. Look how big that room. That's crazy. You definitely don't need that. So wild. Oh, that's cool. They have a whole greenhouse to grow stuff. Wow, soundproof. This is like the most Texas shit ever. Practice shooting so when you leave the bunker, you're ready. Pull up. Murk some fools with VATS. That's crazy. Yeah, of course there's like hysteria here. What is our government doing now? Spelled government wrong. Fantastic.
Every under-the-table negotiation in Washington, D.C. How do we prepare for the unknown or inevitable? Rising S Company can help with that, because we have been the leader in the underground shelter business for quite some time now. And although we feel that we are our clients' only option for safety, we do not treat them that way. Every client, large and small, is treated as if they will be the cornerstone by which our work is measured. Let us add you to the Rising S Bunkers family. Follow us on the web at risingsbunkers.com or one of our social media platforms.
That's crazy, man. Like, how do you even get into this industry? I guess you probably work in industrial supply or whatever, and then you end up making these connects. But goodness gracious, goodness gracious. Who's that? It's not Grand Marnier. Paul Jones. Oh, I think it is. It's just called Paul Jones. I've never heard of that. Richfield. Rust-proof gasoline makes my car last longer. What a gimmick. In all the world. So what does it say? No what gasoline? This is when things were just like wild. They just lie about shit in ads. And people fucking like, okay, all right. No fume gasoline? Yeah. Old Charter. I think I've heard of that brand. Old Charter. The whiskey that... wait, what did it say? The whiskey that didn't watch the clock. 6 long years. Oh, Old Budweiser. Sick. Oh, another bomb shelter thing. Never late at home plate. Is that Libby's? Libby's has been around for, yeah, it's corn, literally a corn, I think that says hash, yeah. Corned beef hash. Stop, look, U.S. Bomb Shelter Company. I wonder if they're still around. That's what it said, right? Like U.S. Bomb Shelter Company. U.S. Bomb Shelter Company. Stop. Look. 1950s. Let's see. There's a lot of good pictures I remember. Yeah, I remember seeing a lot of these. It was like, dude, imagine. Yeah, the Fallout Shelter Handbook. Canned food, canned water. There's a lot of crazy like hysteria that was going on back then. Like, people were just like, imagine signing up for, like, do you have to pay this shit off for mad long? Like, there must not have been that many people that could afford that outright. You know what I mean? How does this look cozy? This looks fucking depressing. Magic Chef. The Velveeta brick on deck. Who the hell are these people? They look like my fucking ancestors. Newlyweds hold hands as they begin their 2-week honeymoon in a Miami Fallout Of course, yeah, they're fucking Cuban. 1959. A demonstration of how well a family could exist. And also, they did it probably like they got paid for it, right? Like, look at this guy. What the fuck is going on out here? Economy, family type. Whoa, Milwaukee's first family type. AH bomb shelter. At home bomb shelter? Adam H bomb shelter? I think I saw this article before. Dual purpose room. How is that a dual purpose room? It just looks like a fucking room. Oh, what is this? Like cots or some shit? This makes me want to collect more radios. Air raid shelter. 24 persons. And that, get the fuck out of here. You're not gonna be happy in there. I guess that's not the point, right? Naval Fallout Shelter in Pearl City. That was cool. Cold War close up. I got a Geiger counter right there. I almost bought one. I still want one. Very uncomfortable looking beds. It's like, if you're planning ahead for something, why not outfit it with like some quality shit? You know what I mean? Like, you're not in a rush. Like, you can start with like the basic shit, but like, get some better fucking mattresses. I think I've seen this. Congressional Fallout Shelter at the Green Beer Resort in West Virginia. Oh, it's all clicking now. That's what they based the fucking thing off of in 76. I just realized this. Wow, that's crazy. I'm gonna send this to my friend. Greenbrier. Congressional Wow, I'm really fucking horrible at typing on my phone sometimes. Greenbrier, there you go. Atlas Obscura. What's that shit called in 76? I forgot the name of it. It's been so long since I played it. I feel like it's something Springs, right? White Spring. I know a guy from West Virginia. I should talk to him about that stuff. There's no way this wasn't the inspiration for the White Spring Resort. That's crazy. To house the entire U.S. Congress underneath the Greenbrier Resort. Oh, so this, I mean, it makes sense that they picked this as the, yeah, because usually everything is based on like actual shit. That's fucking cool, man. Yeah, it was supposed to be secretive. But how close is it to like, because they do have underground passageways and shit like that. That they did utilize around like, for the, what was it, on like January 6th and shit. There was shit like that. Yeah, that's crazy. So now it makes you wonder, like, what? I mean, it must be so crazy now, but it's like, that's not an easy thing to craft too. So it's like, it's probably not that secretive, even what's in place now, you know? Like, let's see, White House, secret. I mean, the tunnels are like not really secret, but yeah, because a lot of this came out like with the January 6th shit, because of course you have to have some escape paths. Yeah. There's also some really interesting stuff under the what do you call it? Fucking Grand Central in Manhattan. Anyway. Interesting. Let me get out of here.